over the break room microwave. This film contains music by Kevin MacLeod. Warning! Due to an extreme lack of talent, bathroom humor is deployed throughout the film. This is CNN.
Great displays of vanity, Night-Night. What's that you're wearing?
Why, it's the Night-Night t-shirt, Bobo.
Well, where'd you get that?
Well, I got it at the Mr. Nailsin Store at Zazzle.com. There you can find your Night-Night t-shirts and other products that Mr. Nailsin provides.
Huh, look at this one. It shows you staring at the flying pig's butt.
Shut up, Boo-Boo, damn it. Anyway, folks, if you want your Night-Night t-shirt, head over to the Mr. Nailsin Store at Zazzle.com and order your Night-Night shirt today. Smellogs Poop, the super delicious laxative, presents The Adventures of Sun King. Faster than the speed of light, more powerful than an atomic bomb, able to leap the moon in a single bound.
Look! Up in the sky! It's a comet!
It's a UFO!
No! It's Sun King! Yes, Sun King. And who, disguised as mild-mannered tabloid reporter Mark Milktit, fights a never-ending battle for truth and justice. In our last episode, Mark Milktit, who is in reality Sun King, along with Layla Lott, John Pokataint, and photographer Bubba Suds, who is in reality the fabulous Flea, the fastest bugman alive, had arrived at the Las Vegas Hotel Money Shot. There, they would pose as newlywed couples. Having successfully checked in, Mark suddenly noticed that down the hall, another couple was checking in, the groom of which was none other than his arch-nemesis, Rex Rain. Mark suspected that Rex Rain might be the villain behind the case that they're investigating, that of undocumented peoples being spirited into the States in order to be experimented upon in order to produce superhumans. As a result of spotting this, Mark wanted to investigate Rex Rain, but Layla Lott was dubious, and besides, they already had an appointment with local law enforcement the next morning, and that's where we find them today. Now, tell me again, you reporters are trying to investigate somebody turning illegal aliens into mutants? Well,
no,
not exactly.
Sheriff, this is a serious problem involving the manipulation and possible torment and misuse of
What, illegal aliens?
They're called undocumented.
Oh, God, you're one of those people.
Just what is that supposed to mean?
Well, anyway, Sheriff, we understood that quite a few of the staff and such had family members involved in this who are, well, not exactly legally here or undocumented, as the term may be. But, something going on. Over at, especially where we're staying, posing as newlyweds, over at the Money Shot Hotel, about people who might be experimented on in order to produce superpowered people.
Oh, well, I don't know nothing about that, but
God.
As far as anybody being superpowered, the only thing I heard about that would be that Rexpo thing.
Rexpo?
Gonna have a show
God.
about somebody super duper.
What?
A show? Rex Rain isn't involved in show business now, is he?
What? No, not show business, although, yeah, I think there's a lot to be said that it is. But no, he does this convention out here for his company's new latest hot happening weapons that he can sell off to the government,
I see.
among other entities. But this year, it looks like at the convention, he's going to have a little presentation of some kind of regiment that can take your ordinary soldier and make him super duper or some such nonsense. I don't know. It's probably just another Bunch of hootenanny over a diet. I tell you, diets are always a scam. I mean, look at me. I done all of them. I still can't get rid of this gut.
Uh-huh.
Good gravy. Come on, Layla. It all lines up. It's got to be
all
Rex
right.
Rain. We've got to get over to that Rex Bowl immediately. In the meantime, I'm going to call up Bubba, and hopefully he's already got a head start on this thing.
Hello?
Hey, Bubba, it's Mark. Say,
Hey.
Layla and I just found out that Rex Rain's here for his own convention called the Rexpo.
Yeah.
So you better...
Me and John, we're already here at the convention right now. Rex Rain's about to come to the podium and mention his new program, some sort of, I don't know, genetic experiment called RexGen.
Damn what?
It, Bubba.
Oh, no.
You don't need to hold my hand. John, we gotta look the part. You know, you need to be more professional and take your job seriously.
Guys,
look,
Layla and I are on our way. We'll be there as soon as we can.
Looks like Rex is coming to the podium now.
But say, Bubba, let's keep the line open so I can listen to this while we're on our way, all right?
I'm so happy to be here back in Las Vegas. Now, I know what you're all thinking. You want to get in on the big wine show later for this evening of the latest edition of the Rex Cannon Show. But I got a little treat for you this time. We're working on a little something new and different. Sure, Rex Rain weapons are superior and suck it to none. But what about the soldier who utilizes said weapon? What if he could be just as advanced as the weaponry we produce here at RexCorp? Well, I've got news for you. We've come up with a genetic manipulation regimen that can enhance even the most average of men into a fighting war machine super soldier. Yeah. So, one of our volunteers, Pedro here, is going to demonstrate how we've enhanced him. Now, take a look at old Pedro here. Stand up, Pedro. Yeah, everybody say hello to Pedro. That's right. There you go, Pedro. Now, Pedro, he's 5'10", regular build, 170 pounds, and, he's going to demonstrate his latest abilities thanks to the new RexGen system of being able to put his fist right through this solid brick wall. Oh, yeah. You think you're going to watch a man destroy his hand, but guess again, folks. Come on, Pedro. Put a hole in that wall. I'm sure by now walls aren't your friend, but, well, man. All right, Pedro. Go ahead. Smash that wall. Ladies and gentlemen, take a look at that. That's one wall. It's not going to be stopping Pedro. Hey, look at Pedro flexing there, folks. Where did all those muscles come from, you might ask? Well, they came from RexCorp's RexGen system. Yeah. So not only will the weapons be superior, but the soldiers will... Okay, Pedro, you can stop flexing there, you can stop growing. What's going on? Oh, God! Oh, no! What in the world has Rex Rain done this time? And has it already backfired on him? Has he indeed created a monster right in front of a panicked audience? Well, you'll just have to stick around and find out in the next exciting episode of The Adventures of Sun King. The Adventures of Sun King is a Nailsin production. All characters and stories are written and performed by me, Douglas Nelson, with music by Kevin MacLeod and other public domain sources. This is a Nailsin News Bulletin. Police hunt toe-sucking home invader. Hello, I'm Mr. Nailsin. A 20-year-old man awoke to discover a male intruder at the foot of his bed,
sucking on his toes. Investigators say the victim was sleeping in his bedroom when the suspect somehow entered the locked Bradenton residence on December 24th. When the victim awoke around 3:30 a.m., his toes were in the creepy stranger's mouth, and it wasn't Santa Claus. The victim asked the suspect, what was he doing? Amusing that he was about to be robbed, the victim declared that he did not have any money. In response, the suspect told him he was there to suck toes. The victim, who was alone in the residence, then began throwing punches at the intruder, forcing him out of the house and into the yard. As he was being driven from the home, the suspect told the victim that he had a gun and then attempted to fondle the victim's genital area. However, a gun was never seen during the altercation. After striking the intruder in the face for approximately 30 seconds, the victim ran back into the house and dialed 911. At this point, the suspect punched out the glass on the home's front window and then climbed atop the victim's car and stomped on the windshield until it broke. The suspect fled before police arrived, and a canine track was unable to locate the intruder, who was bloodied by punches thrown by the victim. Police used DNA swabs to collect blood evidence left on the victim. The intruder was a black male between the ages of 20 and 25, who was bald-shaven and about 5'11" tall and 160 pounds. The victim said that he hurt his hands beating up the intruder, who caused in excess of $1,000 in damages to the residence and automobile. Cops have not arrested anyone in connection with the home invasion, which they have classified as a felony burglary with assault and battery and felony criminal mischief. Jeez, so wow, this perpetrator is still at large. Man, that sucks.
This has been a Nailsin News Bulletin. The views and opinions expressed during the Mr. Nailsin Show do not necessarily reflect those held by RadioMisfits.com. So, any complaints and or comments should be sent to @MrNailsin on Twitter, where they will be promptly ignored and or blocked.
Absent preconditions, instead of poking our eye